After 55, your body is quietly getting rid of something you cannot afford to lose. And most people only find out when it's too late to get it back easily. I'm talking about muscle. Every year after your mid-50s, it slips away. Slowly, painlessly, invisibly. You don't feel it happening. Then one day, there's a jar you can't open, a stair that needs the railing, or a small stumble that shouldn't matter, but does. Doctors have a name for it: sarcopenia. And here's what this video will give you. The reason it happens: a simple chair test you can do right now to see where you stand, literally, and 5 moves, ranked easiest to hardest, that can slow it, stop it, and in many cases, reverse it at any age. Yes, including yours. Here's what nobody told you at your last checkup. Muscle mass decreases roughly 3 to 8% per decade after the age of 30, and this decline gets even faster after 60. But this isn't just about looking thinner or feeling weaker. Muscle is your body's protection system. It catches you when you trip. It holds your joints in place. It's even where your body stores the reserves it draws on when you get sick. Less muscle means harder recoveries, worse balance, and more fragile bones, because bone takes its orders from the muscle pulling on it. And the most dangerous part? It's silent. Your weight can stay the same while muscle quietly gets replaced by fat. The scale lies to you. That's why this next part matters. Before the fixes, let's find out where you actually stand. Do this with me right now. You need a chair without armrests. Cross your arms over your chest. Now, stand up fully and sit back down. That's 1. Do as many as you can in 30 seconds, and remember your number. The benchmark depends on your age and your sex, but as a rough guide, for people in their 60s, fewer than about 11 to 14 stands in 30 seconds signals your leg strength needs attention. The older the age band, the lower the threshold. I'll put the full chart on screen. Find your row. If you scored low, do not be discouraged. That number is exactly why the rest of this video exists, and it is very fixable. If you scored well, the fixes below are how you keep it. Now that you know your starting point, let's build from the easiest fix to the most powerful one. The easiest fix doesn't need a gym. It's on your plate. An older body is worse at turning food into muscle than a younger one. Scientists call it anabolic resistance. The same meal that maintained your muscle at 40 no longer does the job at 65. So the requirement goes up exactly when most people's appetite goes down. A leading group of aging researchers recommends older adults aim for roughly 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, noticeably more than the standard adult guideline, spread across your meals, not saved for dinner. Breakfast is where most people fail. Tea and toast is a muscle loss breakfast. Eggs, yogurt, cottage cheese, anything with real protein turns the first meal of the day back into a building signal. Protein is the raw material, but material does nothing without a work order, and that's the next fix. Here is the single most important sentence in this video. Muscle responds to resistance training at every age. Not responds a little. In one landmark study, frail nursing home residents with an average age in their late 80s and 90s did high-intensity strength training and made dramatic strength gains in just 8 weeks, You do not need a gym membership or heavy iron. 2 sessions a week of simple resistance, sit-to-stands from a chair, wall push-ups, resistance bands, carrying groceries a bit further, is enough to send the signal your muscles have stopped receiving. We still need you. Start smaller than you think you should, and add a little each week. Consistency beats intensity, especially in the first months. I'll be honest about my own starting point. At 58, the one thing I do is planks, 1 to 5 minutes when I do them, though I'm not as consistent as I should be. My back pain was severe, and planks genuinely helped it. But one thing matters here. A plank has to be done with proper form. Straight line, no sagging hips. Because done wrong, it can make back pain worse, not better. That's what convinced me the body answers even small efforts, done right. Now, after researching this video, my job is the part I've been failing at, making it twice a week, every week. Resistance builds the muscle, but there's a daily habit that decides whether you keep it, and it's the one everyone underestimates. Walking alone won't build much muscle, but it protects what you build, keeps the legs coordinated, and trains the exact skill that prevents falls: balance in motion. The twist? Add small challenges. Walk a little faster for 1 minute out of every 5. Take a route with a gentle slope. Step over things. Your muscles and balance system adapt to what you ask of them, so ask a little more each week. And walking connects directly to the story I want to tell you, the reason this topic is personal for me. Here, I want to tell you about my grandmother. She was a thin woman, always had been. When I was young, I remember being with her one day, walking at a train station, and she suddenly fell. I want you to understand, the fall itself was nothing. A small stumble, the kind a stronger body shakes off with a bruise. But she broke her hip. She was around 65, maybe 70. And looking back now, that day was the beginning of the long decline of her health. Not because the fall was big, because the strength underneath it was already gone. That's what sarcopenia really costs. Not the mirror, not the scale. It's what happens when a small moment meets a weakened body. One warning that needs its own moment. Hip fractures in older adults are not just broken bones. One study of a specialized hip fracture program found that just over 1 in 5 older patients, about 21%, died within a year of their hip fracture. Other studies report even higher rates, and many who survive never regain the independence they had before. So if you have fallen more than once this year, if you've lost weight without trying, or if you struggle to rise from a chair without using your arms, bring it up with your doctor by name. Ask about sarcopenia and a falls assessment. That's a doctor visit, not a YouTube fix. Fix number 4, protect your recovery. Here's something most people get backwards. Exercise doesn't build muscle. Exercise sends the signal. The actual building happens afterward, while you rest, and most of all, while you sleep. So recovery isn't skipping the work. It's the second half of the work. 2 simple rules. First, take your sleep seriously. And if you watched my last video, you already have 5 fixes for exactly that. Second, leave a day or 2 between your resistance sessions. Monday and Thursday, not Monday and Tuesday. Your muscles rebuild in the gap, That gap is where the strength comes from. And fix number 5, the one that multiplies all the others. Make it social. People who walk with a partner, join a class, or train with a friend are far more likely to still be doing it a year later. Your spouse, a neighbor, a friend your age, the fix that survives is the one you don't do alone. And I'll be honest with you one more time. This is the fix I haven't started yet. I don't currently have a walking partner or a training partner, but researching this video convinced me I need one. So consider this me taking my own advice, starting this week. And maybe that's your starting point too. Your recap card. 1. Protein at every meal, starting with breakfast. 2. Resistance twice a week. Start with the chair you tested yourself on today. 3. Walk, with small challenges added. 4. Protect recovery, sleep and space between sessions. 5. Don't do it alone. And remember your chair test number. Write it down. Do these fixes for 8 weeks. Test again and watch that number move. That's not a promise from me. That's what your own muscles will show you. None of this is medical advice for your specific situation. I'm sharing published research, and your doctor knows your health. But don't accept weakness as the price of getting older. The research says you don't have to. If this helped, subscribe. One evidence-backed topic at a time for people like us.